extremely lucky to bag a real monster on the third day. He was with 5 other bulls, all of which were much bigger than average. On measurement, he proved to be 11 feet 4 inches at the shoulder and had tusks of 90 and 95 pounds, respectively. We thought when we first saw him that he would go over 100 pounds per side, but unfortunately he had an extremely large nerve in his tusks, which cost me a lot of weight. Since he was more or less an open shot, I aimed for the lungs on the first bullet and finally brought him down after 4 shots with my .458 Magnum, the last of which was at 150 yards range. The tusks were larger than a normal person's upper leg. He was probably at least 80 years old. The true king of the jungle. The boys couldn't wait to start lunch, so straight away cut off some meat and began toasting it. Harry was particularly fond of Impala beer made in Lorenzo Marks and thought there might be some commercial angle to this shot. It was quite a refreshing pause in any case. The circumference of each forefoot was 60 inches. Note the very spongy pad on the feet, which enables them to walk very quietly. Here we're collecting the forefeet for use as waste paper baskets. The ears make very good leather when tanned. Here we were after a poacher who was following a drag mark from a snare. When we finally caught up with him, he was staring at the broken end of the cable which the buffalo had parted by a surge of strength. He was very frightened when he realized that he had been caught and promised to show us where his other snares were buried. Here is the snare broken by the buffalo. Poaching is the concern of all the game country and accounts for many more animals than all hunters combined, besides inflicting great pain and suffering on the victims. On the way back to the river to pick up the snares, Hazel collected a very fine male buffalo. These animals are immense and sometimes run up to 2,000 pounds. We must roll him into the shade and cover him with branches so that the vultures won't spot him before the truck can come to fetch him. Vultures have extremely keen eyesight and spot within a few minutes any dead animals left in the open. His spread was not tremendous, but he had a very fine boss and was in prime condition. He will make very good meat for the natives at the river who are in very dire straits because of crop failure due to a drought. All of the natives in the area were very happy to get all of the meat that we killed on this safari.